Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're very much welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming. So if you do not already know, on this channel I'm sharing my weight loss journey. I'm bringing out beauty recipes and lots of other things, but one other thing I do is I provide educational videos educating you on things you wouldn't otherwise have known, and today is one of such videos. So with Valentine's Day around the corner, I thought it would be a great idea, like to say something about Valentine's Day. Why Valentine's Day? Why is it 14 February? I decided to ask a few people around me, like, okay, tell me something. What do you know about Valentine's Day? Why do you think 14 February is Valentine's Day? And they're like, I don't know. We just grew up knowing 14 February is Valentine's Day. So I said, and so you need to do a video on that. So keep watching if you want to know about that. Of all, Valentine's Day, there are so many legends related to it, but I'll take this popular story of Saint Valentine. Saint Valentine's feast day. Saint Valentine is a Catholic saint, and the feast day for Saint Valentine is 14th February. So what happened? In 13th century Rome was a pagan country at that time. There were very few Christians, and Saint Valentine was a Christian there. And the then emperor of the Roman Empire, Emperor Claudius II, was a pagan. So he had so many rules he set against Christians, what they should and should not do. But another striking thing he did was he said he wanted the soldiers in the Roman Empire to concentrate and only do the work they're supposed to do as soldiers, so they do not have to get married. Just imagine, it's already hard enough for soldiers that they have to probably abandon their families and go out to fight wars and maybe see them after a long period of time, but at least that can do. But imagine completely stopping a soldier from getting married, from having his own family. So those were the rules he set against soldiers. So Valentine, as a believer in love, actually started doing secret weddings for these soldiers, and that's when he got into Emperor Claudius' bad books. So eventually when Valentine was found, he was jailed. So he was sent to jail, and in jail he met the daughter of his jailer, who was blind, and according to legend he actually cured her blindness. So he was supposed to be executed on February 14th in the year 270. Yeah, so he was supposed to execute it, and on that day he sent a little love letter to the jailer's daughter, the lady he cured her blindness, and at the end of it he wrote, "Your Valentine." So those are some of the stories that start where the whole Valentine and love story come. Fast forward to 200 years after, the Romans before 200, like before the 200 years, in that period used to have a festival, a pagan festival. Actually, they called it the festival of fertility, where they will kill, they'll slaughter animals, use the blood and whip on women as a way of maybe helping barren women become fertile and all of that. So it was such a pagan feast. So 200 years later, the then Pope, who was there, in order to completely wipe away this pagan tradition, decided to name 14th February after Saint Valentine. It's true he was killed on that day, but the festival usually was celebrated between 13th to 15th. So he wanted something that would be at the center of that of those days, that will completely eradicate that pagan practice. So that's how Saint Valentine's Day was named by the Pope. And that's not all. Eventually, Valentine's Day popularity grew with poets like Chaucer. Chaucer was the first person to actually give this love meaning to it. Through his poets, he will always link 14th February, and all his love poems will always link 14th February to love. So that is how it started growing popular in Europe. And then there is Shakespeare. Shakespeare equally, in his books, in all what he wrote, will always use love things and use 14th February to as a day for love. So yeah, that's how it originated, from the days of Valentine right up to today. So every day, every 14th February, people celebrate it in different ways. Others choose to celebrate it with their loved ones. Others, it could be between couples, it could be between families. I see others decide to go to the orphanage and share the love with those who actually do not have any family. So we see that people all over the world have decided to celebrate Valentine's Day in so many different ways. So tell me, what's your way? How are you celebrating Valentine's Day? Today is the 10th. So in about 4 days, you probably have plans or not, because some people say they don't believe in Valentine's Day and probably do not celebrate. Which brings me to my next video. Stay tuned because there's a video coming up on Valentine's Day. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you for actually sitting here to watch me. And please, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for now? Click that subscribe button, click that notification bell, and please keep coming back for more. Stay blessed and bye bye.